Welcome into Red Sox Now. I'm your host, Rachel Holt. We're a little under halfway through the 2018 regular season, and the Sox are sitting pretty at 53-27, having won 4 of their last 5 games, which means this team is fun to talk about, and we have plenty to share. The team making easy work of the Angels on Tuesday night in the first of their 3-game series at Fenway Park. The Sox hitting not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 home runs en route to a 9-1 win. They're now 4-0 against the Angels this season, having outscored LA 36-4 with 15 home runs in those games. It's not the only high-scoring outings of the year. One of the crazier games of the season happening on Friday, June 22nd, where the score was 5-4 after the first inning. In a slugfest at Fenway Park, the Sox came back from down 5 and ended up winning 14-10 in a game that saw 34 total hits and 24 runs. Pedro Martinez, the recipient of the Gatorade shower after, and our own Garen Austin having to duck out of the way. She's used to it by now. The Sox summing it up with this tweet: "What if we told you that this was the least interesting thing we saw at Fenway last night? Yep, this team is even more entertaining than some dinosaurs in the stands." The All-Star break is fast approaching, which means voting will close soon for the All-Star game, so let's try to help out some of our favorite Red Sox players and get them in the game. Some of the guys in contention: Pedro Martinez is first among designated hitters, and Mookie Betts is first among outfielders in the AL. In fact, Mookie has the second most overall votes in the AL with over 2,330,000, trailing only Jose Altuve. Mitch Moreland is third among first basemen, and Andrew Benintendi is sixth among outfielders. Voting ends Thursday, July 5th at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time. You can vote on redsox.com and hop on social media and support the guys with the hashtag #VoteRedSox. And now for a look at the BioFreeze quality starts of the week. On Wednesday, David Price tossed 6 innings against the Twins, allowing 3 runs on 7 hits while striking out 3. It wasn't his only one. He tossed another gem on Tuesday, going 6 innings, giving up 5 hits, 1 earned run, and striking out 7. On Thursday in Minnesota, Rick Porcello looked phenomenal, the righty tossing 7 shutout innings in Boston's 9-2 win over the Twins. And we're not telling you anything new when we say Chris Sale has been straight fire. The lefty ace struck out 13 over 7 shutout innings on Sunday, hitting 100 miles per hour on the radar gun.
A lot of people get caught up on strikeouts and stuff like that. I mean, they're nice, but at the end of the day, your job is to pitch as deep into that game as you can and keep as few runs off the board. So our bullpen, they've been working hard, so anytime we can give them a little bit more rest is nice.
So he may not care, but the rest of us certainly do, and the K-Men are helping keep us on track as the Sox share this pick. That's a lot of Ks. And the camera guys at NBC, these guys are great, sharing video of Chris Sale running around the ballpark, saying grind level 100. Whatever he's doing, keep doing it, please. For the most part, the Sox have been making it look easy, but over the next 8 games, they will play 3 different teams with winning records, including Mike Trout and the Angels. Then mark your calendars for Friday through Sunday when they travel to New York to face the Yankees. The 2 squads haven't faced each other for nearly 2 months. And then the team flies to Washington to take on the Nationals. In this week's episode of NESN Clubhouse, pitcher Rick Porcello is in the hot seat as he answers to some adorable children in small talk. Take a listen.
Hi, my name is Shay. I drove in the car to Fenway Park to see the Cardinals. Do you think I have an accent?
You got a great accent, Shay. Definitely can tell you're from New England, and that's a good thing.
How many siblings do you have?
I got 2 brothers. I got an older brother and a younger brother, and I'm the middle. So.
Where do you go around the city?
During the season, Fenway Park and back to my apartment, pretty much. No, I love food, so I love going to the North End in Boston and checking out all the restaurants. And
Hi, my name is Joyce. I speak Cantonese. Do you speak another language?
I definitely can't speak Cantonese. I speak Spanglish, which is a mix between English and Spanish, obviously. But no, I'm not fluent in any other languages besides English, and sometimes I need some work with English too.
So the current Red Sox are looking great, but we never get tired of reliving Sox past and talking about the future. Looking ahead, Red Sox 2018 draft pick Tristan Casas visited Fenway Park and took batting practice with a guy named Pedro Martinez. Not a bad guy to learn from. The 18-year-old was assigned to the Gulf Coast League. On June 23rd, we celebrated the one-year anniversary of David Ortiz getting his number 34 retired. And it's hard to talk about all this great pitching at Fenway without thinking about this guy. Pedro Martinez sat down with Dennis Eckersley to talk about the 2018 Sox. Here's a clip.
How do you see this battle with the Yankees?
I think this is going to go wire to wire, but I love the energy that I see with the team. I love the way they're looking. I love the way they're playing. And I also love the fact that they look relaxed. So I think Alex has done a great job at communicating and getting these kids to buy in to the mentality of having fun, being loose, but at the same time being accountable. I really love everything about this team. I just pray to God that we stay healthy, the rotation continues to be strong, and I think the team should be in great shape towards the end of the year. It's too bad that it happened in the same year that the Yankees are also another powerhouse. Houston is another powerhouse, because certainly this team looks like a World Series team.
Speaking of former Red Sox players, some crazy rumors going around this week about Hanley Ramirez, whose name was mentioned in a drug trafficking investigation. Everyone was trying to sort out what the baseball player's involvement was in the investigation, if any, but it seems to be cleared up and Hanley had nothing to do with it. The confusion apparently came when a friend of Ramirez was busted with drugs and name-dropped the slugger to try to avoid arrest. Hanley tweeting, "Grateful to those of you who resisted spreading the reckless, misleading reports." Around MLB, here is what's going on. The Tampa Bay Rays trolled the Yankees on social media, and why can a team like the Rays do that to the Yanks? Because not only did they sweep the Bronx Bombers in a 3-game series, but in a wild play, what would have likely been a home run ball instead hit a speaker in the park and dropped into the glove of a Rays player for an out. Then the team billed the Yankees for a replacement speaker. Oof. Many of us are superstitious, and baseball players are no different. Take Astros third baseman Alex Bregman, who started Sunday's game with a mustache and ended it without one, shaving it off during the game. Teammate Garrett Cole sharing, "I'm a fan of the stash, but I guess it's been sent down." Do you hate moving? Hate starting a new job? Well, don't complain about it to Edwin Jackson, who on Monday started for his 13th MLB team. Yes, 13th. That ties the MLB record. That about does it for this episode of Red Sox Now, but before we go, we leave you with this video. See, this little boy Nolan was supposed to throw out the first pitch at a Reds game. Dad and the team tried to pull a fast one on him and have him pitch very close to the plate, but he knew better. He would only throw the ball from the mound. This is adorable. And wait to see him throw it here. He doesn't exactly make it too far, but what a cutie. Thanks for tuning into this week's episode, and as always, make sure to follow us on social media at NESN and keep it on NESN.com for all your Red Sox news. Go Sox!